Hi, everyone. It's me, Sahara Rose DeVore, the founder of the Travel Coach Network. Today, I wanted to kind of talk about what is a travel coach, and maybe you are feeling like you're stuck on what kind of travel business you want to have. Maybe you come from other lines of work, maybe the travel agent world, or maybe that's also what you do, and you're just trying to add more depth and purpose to it. I've had many people in my travel come to the Travel Coach Network who have come from other areas of the travel industry, or I've just had many people asking, what is a travel coach and how can it benefit them, and what about the travel coach certification program, and what is that all about, and does it help the travel agent industry? So kind of just want to do this video to talk about all of that good stuff. So thankfully, the travel coaching industry has taken off quite a bit over the past few years, and even more so now since the pandemic, that there's many different definitions out there now. So there are many travel coaches who coach travel agents, stuff like that. That's not what the Travel Coach Network is all about. That's not what I teach and talk about in my certification program. The Travel Coach Network, our definition of travel coaches is just really, if you're passionate if you're a traveler and you're passionate about whatever area of expertise or interest that you have and who your ideal audience is, and you build an authentic business from that. As you see, the travel industry has put travel careers into boxes for so long, right? If you're interested in travel or hospitality, and what are the options, or what opportunities do I have? And therefore, you were either guided to work in hotels or become a flight attendant or a travel agent. You must book and plan trips. Then as the industry grew, there were travel bloggers and writers and travel influencers. If you want this more freedom lifestyle and you love travel, I know for myself that none of that resonated with me before I became a travel coach myself, specializing in wellness and transformative travel for the corporate world. And I built my business from scratch, depending on what the voids and shortages and problems I saw in the corporate world, combined with my love and knowledge and research on travel. So as a travel coach in the Travel Coach Network and the certification program, we empower you and help and guide you to figure out what it is that you want to do with your love of travel. Everyone focuses on something different. When you think about a life coach doesn't do just one thing. You can have many life coaches because they help you in different things. Same thing with travel coaches. They all have their own area of expertise. And the emphasis is not on planning and booking a trip. There are travel agents who combine travel coaching into their business. There are travel coaches who come from the world of travel agents and have still the license and the ability to book a trip. But I know for myself, I was actually never interested in planning and booking trips. I wanted a business and a business model in the world of travel that I absolutely love, that had nothing to do with that. So it's possible, but it's up to you to figure out who it is that you want to help, what it is you want to do. Where does your passion come from for travel? What is it that you're most interested in? Is it helping people with dietary restrictions or allergies travel? Is it empowering more Black women to travel? Maybe it's empowering women who have families thinking that they can no longer have a happy lifestyle traveling the world, or incorporating more travel into their lifestyle. Maybe it's using travel to help build relationships and heal. Maybe it's soul searching. There's so many different things you can do in the realm of travel and helping people with travel. And it's not only about giving budget tips and tricks and stuff like that. It could be a piece of what you do, but there's so much more to travel coaching than what you either heard of or think it is. I hear oftentimes people say, well, travel coaching, it's not a thing. Who would want someone like a travel experience? People can go and do stuff on their own. But if that was the case, people who were travelers, avid travelers, maybe that's you, who you often got asked questions from family, friends, people online. How did you do it? How do you have that lifestyle? How do you have that mindset? Aren't you scared? How'd you make money to do it? I want that lifestyle. How do you manage to quit your corporate job? Where'd you find the remote job you have? There's so many different aspects that people still want help and need help in, but it's up to you to figure out, what do you care about most? What do you want to help people with? And with that said, you don't have to do what you feel like people have often asked you about. I know I come from the world of budget travel and solo women travel. That's not what I talk about in my wellness travel coaching. It's not what I'm interested in talking and helping people with. But you have to do that inner work and that deep dive to figure out what it is that you want to help people with. And also, travel coaching doesn't have to be one-on-one coaching. It doesn't even have to be group coaching. I don't care if you call yourself a coach after being in the Travel Coach Network and going through my program. Your title and your business vision is going to evolve because the industry evolves, your interests evolve, your clients, what they need is different. Who you serve could be on a grander scale. Maybe you help companies with something. Maybe you are publishing something and you do piece writing. There's so much more that you can do with your knowledge and skills and love of travel, but you have to identify what that looks like for yourself. And that's what I help with in the Travel Coach Certification Program, is helping you do that inner work to figure out, where does this come from? Why do you want this to happen? What matters to you? Plus, what's going on in the industry, bringing you industry insight and ideas of what others are talking about and what else is possible and what are hotels doing. They're, launching wellness consultants in hotels, and, what kind of opportunities exist and what's possible. Culture coaches in the workplace. Who knew all these existed? The time is changing now. Just because you haven't heard of something before doesn't mean that it's not possible to do. We shouldn't live our life doing what others approve is possible. Do what you want to do. You can build a business that you want to build, whatever that looks like. But sometimes you need the guidance and help and support to do that. And that's what I do in the Travel Coach Network. There's no better time than right now to get to the groundwork. If you're one of those people on the sidelines saying, I'll wait to see what happens in the travel industry, why would you wait for approval or the green light to go and now start thinking about your business? This is the time that you need to be able to lay that groundwork for your business anyways, to get clarity, to get direction. And then when the industry is happening, whatever you're waiting to happen, you already are leap years ahead of your competitors, of the industry. You've already built connections and relationships and you're ready to go. You have to utilize this time and not sitting around and wait to see. Travel's not going to go anywhere. We all need travel to heal, to live, to thrive, to be sane, to work, to connect, to, businesses have gone remote. That's not going to go away. People care about their well-being. Travel is a huge part of our wellness. The industries are changing, but they're going to change for the better. And it's a matter of time. So you have to take this time to figure out, what does that look like for yourself and your business path? And that's what the Travel Coach Certification helps you with. And working with me directly and members in the network, and getting ongoing trainings and all the work that you get to do, and the different perspectives that you get on not only the coaching fundamentals of the International Coach Federation, but also the fundamentals of a business. How do you set up a business? How do you create passive income? How do you create semi-passive income? How do you work from anywhere? How do you, what are the logistics of setting it up? How do you show up on platforms, and what platforms and social media to show up on? And then also incorporating your love of travel. Where does that interest lie within you? And also, what's happening in the world of travel that is possible? So, or that's developing, and then how can you create something to make it possible? All of that is what we work through in the program. If you're interested in learning more about the Travel Coach Certification Program or joining the Travel Coach Network, I would love to welcome you with open arms. Visit me at thetravelcoachnetwork.com or message me at SaharaRoseTravels@gmail.com, where the link is either above or below this video somewhere. And I'm happy to answer any questions for you or send you a free workbook. Bye, everyone, and I'll see you in the Travel Coach Network.